Hello everyone, my name is Carlos Moro, and today I will share research into how income levels influence commuting choices in the Westchester, Florida community. Westchester, Florida is a predominantly Hispanic community where 88% of the residents identify as Hispanic and the median household income is $75,905. The 2023 American Community Survey provides demographic variables such as age, race, ethnicity, household income, and transportation habits. My research question is, does mode of transportation differ significantly across income brackets in Westchester, Florida? To study this question, I defined the independent variable as household income bracket and the dependent variable as the commuting mode. Cross-tabulated data linking income and transportation are not published in the American Community Survey. So I constructed a synthetic data set based on Westchester's overall commuting proportions. The data shows that 78% of workers drive alone, 9% carpool, and 8% work from home. To reflect likely differences across income groups, I assumed the following proportions for each group. I then generated 100 cases per income group using these probabilities and calculated group means. The bar chart on this slide shows that the proportion of residents who drive alone increases steadily with income, while carpooling and public transit usage decline. These patterns inspired a formal ANOVA to test whether the differences are statistically significant. I use a one-way analysis of variance, or ANOVA, to determine if mean proportions of each commuting mode differ across income brackets. An ANOVA compares variance between groups to variance within groups. The null hypotheses for each test stated that there is no significant difference in the proportion of given transportation mode across income brackets. The alternative hypothesis was that at least one group mean differs. I set the significance level at alpha equals 0.05. If the p-value is below this threshold, the null hypothesis is rejected. The results of the ANOVA for each transportation mode are summarized in the table below. And one can note that the conclusion for each mode is significant. The ANOVA results suggest that income level significantly influences commuting choices in Westchester. Lower income groups tend to share rides or rely on public transit, while high-income households predominantly drive alone. However, several extraneous variables may also affect commuting behavior, such as household size, age, car ownership, job location, and availability of public transit. Please note that we need to control for extraneous variables when interpreting data. Furthermore, statistical association does not imply causation. An ANOVA detects differences but does not prove that income causes those differences. As far as recommendations go, number one, let's improve transportation options for low-income households. Number two, we can integrate data-driven lessons into mathematics classrooms. Number three, we can advocate for policies that address socioeconomic disparities. In conclusion, this study asked whether mode of transportation varies by income bracket in Westchester. Using a synthetic data set based on the American Community Survey data and a one-way ANOVA, I found statistically significant differences in driving, carpooling, and public transport usage across income levels. Higher income households were far more likely to drive alone. These findings underscore the power of mathematics as a tool for understanding cultural and social patterns, and highlight the need for community interventions that promote equitable transportation access. Future research should use real cross-tabulated data and multivariate analysis to better understand the interplay of income, language, age, and other factors. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you learned a lot. and come back anytime. Bye-bye now.